Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Oates is Awoke. I am. I'm awake. There we are, 7 a.m. I usually am every morning, 7 a.m. already dealing with whatever the hell is up in here. Uh, Awake this morning because yesterday, as I was doing a bunch of paperwork and things I have to get done, I'm writing a last staff who I write articles for. Has me an opportunity to help people out. They also do another venture where they write a best man and maid of honor speeches, and I've taken on the task of writing someone's best man speech for them. Someone I don't know, send me all their information, and they aren't they're not the most interesting goddamn person in the world. But hey, I'm going through their notes. And I'm trying to figure that out and trying to write this whole thing to make it funny, to make it paid, whatever extra money, whatever it is, and just hanging out. Just dropped my kids off. We had a great weekend. We had a lot of fun. Back home, I was gonna go to an open mic. But we decided not to go to the open mic. But no big deal. I was home and I had this job, this task to do of writing this speech. And I got my phone next to me, and I should be starting there anyway. I have my phone next to me, and I'm getting ready to just dive into this person's life with they play ping pong or some shit. College. That's I'm supposed to make that heartfelt. It's gonna be like it's gonna be the greatest movie of all time someday. I don't know, fucking know. But anyway, I'm diving into all that. I'm trying to find distractions. I'm playing little games on my phone with people, and there's a game that you play pool on your phone. And I don't know how to fucking play pool because I wasn't allowed in pool clubs as a child because I wasn't a derelict or a hooligan or whatever. I don't know, but I was dealing with all that stuff, and then on my Instagram, I get a notification that I was tagged in someone's message somewhere. And as I check the message, a person tagged the Pal to Said Instagram and was letting me know that they had stolen quote unquote a joke of mine, which if anyone listens to Paddle to Sad podcast or reads the last have articles knows that things like that have happened to me in the past, but so it kind of got my attention. But they didn't really steal anything I did. They talked about something I said on a Paddle to Sad podcast when Nicole Claire was on with her father. And I made a joke about if you ever seen, when you see a picture of a hot lady, an attractive woman, or an attractive guy, or anything. And when I was growing up, people would just take that opportunity to say, "Oh, you look very nice," and they'd say, "Oh, thank you very much," whatever. Or you didn't say shit because you just appreciated someone's beauty and you didn't want to be a creep with your words. You know, um, Especially now that I have this goatee, I can't say anything 'cause it's creepier. I know. I used to have the beard; it was better, but I had a fatter face. I went thinner because I wanted to see my face, and I do look younger. So fuck you, Brandon. Haha. But anyway, so I wanted to see this. Like I said, the comment, and the comment had, you know, the flames, the fire. I mean, you put the fire there, and it's supposed to mean you're hot. Which I don't know. I was talking about on that podcast that time how that's like archaic. That's caveman shit. We've devolved. We can't just write something nice and witty. What happened in the speech? We're literally using signals to say, "Ooh, pretty." Like it was clubbed to the head at this point. And Nicole and I started making jokes about how, unless those people mean they want to light them on fire and they're nuts. This person was putting the flame pictures under, but I think it was their own. It was their own picture. But they took of someone else and put the flames. And the person's like, and they're like, "Oh, this means I want to light you on fire." Obviously, like trying to troll this person. And the person commented underneath, "You want to light me on fire?" Like, yeah, that's what it means. And they're like, "Well, I thought it meant you just thought I was pretty or it was a good picture or whatever." Like, no, it means this. And obviously, his trolling wasn't working out. Sorry, sorry for your big troll on the Sunday, but I guess it didn't work out. Know your troll and shut your mouth, whatever it is. But this fucking whole thing, I don't get the whole troll thing. I'm just gonna write dickish things underneath. I mean, we didn't write a dickish thing. You don't have to make it a task like you're like in the fucking Secret Service. Right? I'm an asshole. Put your name on it and own up to it. And when they go, fuck you. You go, okay, fuck me, whatever. I don't know. But that's how trolling used to work. I hate bullies, but I like trolling. I like the sense of trolling, being a dick. I don't like the trolling with the hidden and just attacking because you're behind a keyboard. Just go. What happened to door trolling? That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so this guy's writing all this shit, and they hate it. This person does not like this. This is not even finding it funny. So this is where I come in. They tag me, the Bad Oates at Instagram, and say, "Well, I actually stole this joke," which once again isn't a joke. You didn't steal anything from Pat Oates, and he believes that you can light people on fire or whatever, and and he wants to light women on fire, and he doesn't do that, and he's lucky I'm not doing things to his family and whatever. So I see that, and for a second I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I look to see if I know this guy. I don't know this guy, and I'm like, "All right, I'm new Pat Oates. I've been positive for the last 2 years, a year and a half, whatever it is. I've been nicer to people. I haven't been yelling at people. I've been trying to understand when the guy supposedly stole my joke. 6 months ago, I realized it was a young kid. So I went up to him and I said, "Hey," and we talked, and I said, "Hey, kid, I get it. You didn't know what was going on." I tried to be understanding, and that's who I'm trying to fucking be now. But sometimes it's late at night and I'm writing somebody's goddamn best man speech, and I'm like, "Oh, it's like this boring fucking find love," but I fucking am all alone in this goddamn place. It's raining outside and wearing around the fuck you even wearing, doing all these things, talking on a fucking live stream thing just so I can pretend like people like me, but I'm looking, no one's watching. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm doing, and then this guy's just attacking me. You're just attacking me. Why am I being attacked? So I wrote back. I said, "Dude," I said, I've heard I wrote anything." I said, "Seriously?" And he doesn't write anything back. So I message him. I'm like, "Do I know you? Why are you tagging me in this? What the hell are you talking about?" And then I message her again underneath the thing. Uh, I go, I don't do a joke like this. And I explain it because I don't know who the person is on there. And I explain it like I just explained to you people. I was making a joke at the thing going on. It is ridiculous. And the guy's like, "Oh, I wasn't really blaming you. I was just," and what he was trying to do was he got fucking caught. He got hated on the troll things. He tried to throw the fucking troll deflect on me and blame me. Like it wasn't his fault. I made him do this thing. I don't even know this guy. We went back and forth. He was kind of being apologetic, but at the same time, kind of being a dick. And then I was just staying firm. I was trying to be positive. I was like, "Please, all I'm asking is that you take this down. I don't know what this is fucking about. This is not what I'm about. I don't need to be involved in your shit. It's not some joke. I don't want to light fucking people on fire. You know what I mean?" But I am thinking about taking a visit where the fuck you live. But no, I didn't write that. I'm not saying that on your ear. It's just thoughts in my head. I'm not that way anymore. I'm positive. I'm up in the morning doing these. We're trying to help someone bring joy to the fucking wedding as I'm sitting there at night writing, playing a little game of pool thing, texting with other people, trying to pretend like I have a fucking life, but I don't. Sipping tea because I don't fucking even drink coffee anymore. I don't know. I mean, I do, but I don't. Whatever. But hey, lost 50 pounds, trying to feel better about myself, and I'm dealing with this fucking troll master, and I'm like, "All right, troll master, what's the fucking end game here? Take this fucking thing down." He's like, "Well, I don't get it," and he used some term, and he's like, "You're gonna use that term? It's my term." And I'm like, "I don't want to use any fucking term yet. Take the fucking thing. I don't care about this. I don't care about any of this. This is dumb." And he's like, "Well, you're just an unpopular comic, and so those are the ones you get stolen from, unfortunately." And I'm like, "Why did you have to say unpopular? Unpopular? You could say unknown. That's very nice. Local, I'll even take that, even though that's the basically the worst word a comic wants to ever hear. But it's true. I'm local. No one knows me in Idaho, even though my name doesn't look like potatoes. You think you would? No one knows me then. So I'm fine with being unknown. Struggling. I use that one. I think struggling just means when you haven't made it, you struggled. Like everything in life. There's a bunch of you people out there going to work right now. You're struggling plumbers and struggling accountants and struggling nurses. Why? Because you're not making it big time. You work hard. Doesn't mean you're bad at it. You're usually the ones on the bottom are better than the ones on top. Not true in comedy, but anyway. But to say unpopular means unliked. And you could say, "Oh, Pat, no, the definition." Remember the unpopular kid in school? Did you think he was great? Did you think about how he just one day had potential? No, you threw your lunch at him when it was moldy. You just fired a shoe and said, and you went on your day, and then that kid just sat in a room alone. He went home and he was stinky and he was sad, and then he would lash out, and his mom would be like, "Shut up, you're nothing." His dad would come home and say, "You're a piece of garbage," and then the kid would just sit in his room and fester in his thoughts, and he grew up to hate his life because everybody just trashed him. Why? Because people called him unpopular. Why you got to put stuff in my head? I don't need to be called unpopular. I'm not popular, obviously. No one's watching this live, but it's the first time we did it. But I'm more popular than you, motherfucker, who's trolling people because you are tagging me and you listen to my fucking podcast. So there you go. In a scale of 0 to popularity, I'm kicking ass more than you. Was part of me a little flattered that I guess they attacked me for a second? For a second, I guess. But no, I don't know why you got to use me as your scapegoat. I said something dumb. I'm going to blame Pat Oates. Now, that's a crazy thing. How are you going to blame me? I didn't make you put fire under a picture and then say you want to burn people 12 times. That's crazy. That's the same logic as those fucking remember psycho moms a long time ago with the when Ozzy Osbourne and the heavy metal was on, and then people would be like, "Don't let my kids listen. They're gonna love the devil." It's like, what the fuck are you talking? Because you listen to music, you're gonna like the devil? Like, eh, he's not even. That's how crazy you are. You're worried about him. Music, real things I can hear, and he's gonna believe in a guy that I, I hate to break it to you, probably isn't real. But whatever. I agree. You're gonna blame me, dude, me, for your shit. The shit you did. You're gonna blame me. You trolled, and now it's my fault because I made a joke. And he's like, "Well, I was just you stealing your idea that emojis can mean whatever you want them to mean. Now I'm a philosopher. Now you're backpedaling, but now I'm a fucking philosopher. No, I'm not a fucking. I didn't do that. I didn't, I don't know you. Thank you for listening to that podcast. I appreciate that. But it was just a stupid thing because I've noticed that people I know, I have some friends that are attractive. I guess everyone in the world has that. And then people underneath will just put things like flames and crazy faces and all this shit. It's just like my only thing. You lost the whole message. You used it to be a dick and say you want to light someone on fire because you were. If you got the laugh, I'll guarantee motherfucking Tia, Justin Timberlake, you troll from the movie Troll. Three people that like Timberlake. No, fuck off. Anyway, I'll guarantee you, if that person said, "Ha, ha, that's hilarious," the flames you're burning me. I'm Joan of Arc, whatever her name was. You wouldn't have tagged me. You wouldn't have tagged. You only tagged me when the fucking joke failed. Then you're like, "Fuck him. That's his fault." Now blame him. Pat Oates, he stole him. He's unpopular. He's not funny, and fuck his family or whatever the fuck else you were saying. Some other dumb word. You're worried about me taking your word. I had to fucking look it up, and it was in the goddamn Urban Dictionary, or whatever. I'm not gonna say it because I'm fucking you. I was your big concern. I don't care. You're gonna use it as material. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna use shit. Because you're shit material. I fucking write material all the fucking time. Try to write a fucking best man speech. I still have to fucking write today. And I got a best man speech. I got to do my podcast today. Pat Oates Sad. We're recording today with my good buddy and hilarious comedian Joe Reddington, who, if you've listened to my album, he's the one who says, "Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Oates." He's at the beginning of all the podcasts. He's been on probably over a year ago. Real funny guy, kind of same demeanor as me. We'll be recording that today as well. Doing video of that today, as far as I know, as long as Brandon's got his shiznit together, we'll be recording the video and putting that on here as well. But that video will go up. It'll be up quickly as we do it live, and then it won't be back up till Wednesday when the podcast comes out. But then the actual podcast itself will be available to anyone who's one of our Patreon people. Patreon, I don't know why I said it like that. Patreon people, that'll be available as soon as we're done recording. So like we're recording at 4:00, 4:15. By 5:15 or so, Brandon will get it up quick, and then we're heading off to Stamford, Connecticut, because I'm hosting an open mic. Me and Frank Margallo are putting on an open mic up in Stamford, Connecticut at the Rascal Flats restaurant. It's a really cool stage. It'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna start doing that every Monday. I don't have time. I don't have time for anything. I got the podcast. I gotta write the best man speech. I gotta write my last staff article. All this shit's gotta get done. Doing this thing in the morning. I gotta get to the fucking gym, even though it's goddamn raining, because I gotta keep this beautifulness going on. I got all this stuff going on, and then I gotta worry about this dude, and he's thinking about like I'm gonna steal his material. No, I'm fucking creative. I'm doing new shit all the time. Look at me, I'm killing it. Not one person's watching this thing, but you just for no reason you poke the tiger. Why would you poke the tiger? Pat Oates was being a good little cub. You don't gotta poke the tiger. I just wanted to sit there in peace and sip my tea, and just get my work done and chat with the 2 or 3 friends I have in life, play a little fucking pool game, whatever it is, and then you gotta tag me, shit on me. Now, I guess, like, once again, in a way, I'm supposed to be like, "Well, wow, is that what fame is like? Oh, the famous folks are always being tagged in things, and is this what Hollywood feels like here in Ansonia in my fucking apartment? Oh, like, people just blame me for their troubles. Don't blame me, blame Pat Oates and his joke he made one time on a podcast. Dude, you fucked up. You weren't funny. You were trying to go for fucking chuckles and you don't know how to fucking deliver. Okay, it's hard to fucking troll people because you can't write sarcasm. Now, I know, believe me, in text all the time. I do that shit. I have to write LOL. I know people hate LOL. People say that all the time. Um, Someone the other day on Facebook said they hate when people use LOL as a punctuation, and I was like, "Well, I need to because if not, I just come off like Meaner Hitler." You know what I mean? Which, by the way, would be a tremendous sitcom. Meaner Hitler. He does all the things Hitler does, but now he also gives you a wedgie or says he's gonna come to your wedding and then doesn't show up. Meaner. He's not even meaner now. It's like, whatever. I don't need you people tagging me in things, blaming me, tag me in shit. Fuck, talk to me. Well, tag me in a joke, fine. You want to blame me for shit I did? Fine. I don't care about any of that. That's fun. I like that shit. There was a Reddit about me a while back, and I was kind of flattered. It was about more about when I was on TV that time, and people didn't believe my mom was dead, or they did believe my mom was dead, even though she's not dead. That whole TLC thing when I was on Extreme Cheapskates. Go to YouTube. You're on YouTube. Check that out. Check out the Dead Mom's Clothes thing, and over 2 million views. It was all Reddit. There was all these conversations. That's fine. If there was all Reddit about me talking about emojis and flames, I wouldn't care about that. People discussing it, even if they would be a dick. That's fine too. But just to use me as the excuse, like I have a 2 and 3 year old niece. When my 3 year old niece gets in trouble and you turn around, there's water spilt on the ground, and you say, "Who spilled the water, Savannah?" And she goes, "Avery did." Avery's not even. Avery's fucking napping. Avery's not even awake. She just fucking blames this dude did that move. And Pat did it. Pat made the joke. Like, I don't even know you. Flattered over here, this side, flattered that you listened to the podcast. Thank you, sir, for that part. B, thank you because I didn't know what to talk about this morning. At least you gave me that. I had to barely any sleep, just crazy. And I appreciate the listening part, and you did that, and you did after all this shit. And I finally asked you 6 times to take the thing down. You did say, "Oh, but I never said you weren't funny. I do. I actually find you funny, which I think it's funny when people say that to me all the time. I believe you're funny. Oh, thank you, man who doesn't do anything in comedy. And now I'm justified in life. All my 10 years of work, you think I'm funny, and not that people are paying me to perform on their stages or any other shit. Or you even fucking listening to my podcast. But this side over here, why you gotta fucking shit on a Sunday? I'm just trying to have a nice, relaxing end of the evening Sunday. I had my kids all weekend. I had a show on Friday. I the podcast. I got my stress. I got to figure out how I'm paying this thing, doing that thing. Got to get ready for my. I got to get to the fucking Stanford for the open mic today. That's a new one. We're hoping people show up. We're gonna do that every Monday. I'm trying to work on some new material since I just recorded my album, which you should go get. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, Google Play. Yeah, it's all over the place, and people are listening to it, which is pretty cool. It's called Good Try. Go get a copy of it. If you go sign up for the Patreon, one of the first giveaways someone's gonna win a fucking copy of. That'll be part of the Patreon. You'll be able to listen to the Monday podcast, the one we record later with Joe Reddington, today if you're on Patreon. All that stuff. I got all all these things going on. All this stuff. I don't need this dude telling me I'm unpopular. That's the word that hurt me the most. Unpopular. No shit, dude. I'm divorced. I'm single currently. Here it is. I'm I'm not rolling in deep in friends, but I mean, did you have to go unpopular? Nerdy, maybe you want to take a shot at me? You're the dude trolling people's pictures and then blaming another dude. How unpopular are you? And who gives a fuck? Now you're not unpopular. Now, in a way, listen, the millions of people watching this thing later on, well, we'll see it. But like, fuck off, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta blame me. I mean, I do. Once again, appreciate as a comic the quote. I do like it whenever people read my last staff articles. Another thing I do, sir, that make me somewhat popular in the comedy community, at least. So thanks off again. I, if I'm unpopular, why are you quoting me? People quote me in there all the time, but nice quotes. He said this thing that inspired me. I'm like, oh, great, flames. So it's not my. I'm sure there's a million people talking about that. I literally on a podcast once said it, and that was it. That's all I said. Yeah, I guess people when you watch this, I'll put down play later, and I will put it up somewhere. I don't know, should I just shave the whole thing off? I don't know. I think my face is too dopey. I look like a fucking turtle. I don't know, but I had to keep something, some kind of scruff. I don't know if you could see there, but it's better. I mean, I don't know. It was too clumpy and crazy. I don't know. So I got to finish this best man speech. It's coming off pretty good. The guy he seems like a good dude, and I got to write all this stuff out to help them out there. I'm gonna do my open mic tonight. I'm hoping people come out to that. That's in Stanford at Rascal Flats. Sign up at 7 p.m. Mic starts at 7:30. We should have a good turnout. I know Brandon's coming. Dan Brown's coming. Joe Reddington is coming. A couple of people. Derek Raffis told me he's showing up. I think anybody that listens that's Fairfield County comics, they don't have a lot of open mics. You should come out to that one. Check it out. I guess they're gonna have like burgers, but Frank will be there with me, of course. Frank and I putting that on. That should be a lot of fun. Do that right there. Be writing the article should be fine. Go in the gym will be fine. Being trolled because I said that the flames underneath people's pictures are stupid, and if you write them, you're stupid. I'm not gonna leave. If you do that, you're like, how dare you? Shut up. You can't write something better than that. Word, articulate. You find someone attractive, say that. It's weird. It's creepy if a woman is sitting there and well, first of all, it's creepy when a woman's just like, and then it gets a million likes, and people are like, oh yeah, bitch. Oh yeah, I want to do you. It's like, well, what are you doing on your keyboard in your life? Hey, you look very nice today, man. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. I can't imagine there's anybody right now married in bliss, and all because it started when the guy put fucking flames AF underneath, and then she was like, oh, I can't believe how he's talking to me like a young Shakespeare, and then like had to be with him, and they coitused it up, whatever, and now they're together. I can't believe that's a thing at all. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Like, you putting the flames. And it's weird when you see their picture and flames underneath. It did remind me of like burning. So that's the joke I made, which I'd never say on stage or anything. I guess I wouldn't rant about for 25 fucking minutes on a fucking this thing here, but that's about it. So I don't know. Dude, why you gotta troll me? I mean, thank you because you gave me the morning thing. Then rent space in my dumb head all day, and I'm not getting all the writing done I need to get done. And leave me out of your business. You know what I mean? Keep Pat Oates out your mouth unless it's going to be some nice stuff. That's all I ask. Some nice stuff. I'm trying to be a better Pat Oates. I'm going to go to the gym. Hopefully not see weirdo like I was at the gym on Friday, and there was this couple there, and the girl would work out. I don't know what the age limit is, and they looked like they were If they were 21, that's the oldest they were. And I don't know if the cutoff for a woman, or girl, I don't know how to use that term, and I feel terrible about that. So I am one that will say guys, and it means everybody. I don't know. Maybe I should start saying gals, and it means everybody. I don't know. I'm lazy in wording sometimes. But regardless, this couple, male and female couple, were there at the gym, and this woman, she was on a treadmill, and then the guy, he wouldn't treadmill next to her. He would stand there, this, and if anybody walked by, he would just stare at them. But like, it's not like you're walking to her. You're walking to get the spray for the bottle. By the way, I saw people, these two people, super white trash, and they would take this. If you've ever been to the gym, the spray bottle and the paper towels at the Planet Fitness I go to. I think a lot of places have this, and you're supposed to wipe down your own shit when you're done. You're gross, sweaty. You wipe down the shit, and everybody self cleans the place. You're policing the grossness, whatever. These people, there was a little skinny Joe Dirt looking dude and this giant lady. That's a fun pair. I like when those that when you see that group out there, collect them all. That's a good Pokemon to grab. Um, they would take this. I go and I'm done on a machine. I take the spray, I put it on a paper towel, and I wipe everything down. Some people take the spray bottle, but I don't think that's right. You shouldn't take the spray bottle. You gotta leave it for the next person. So you spray a little on the paper, you go there, clean it off, you do your best, and you throw it out, and the next person uses the machine. They would take the spray bottle and spray themselves like it was lotion or something, and spray their arms and their neck, and they spray themselves, and then take towels with them, and then lay on the machine and work out. And I guess I don't know. I think and they did it every time they went on a machine or every time they did a set. I couldn't stop watching this, and I think they thought I was like checking them out, but I just couldn't stop watching people super white trash gym bathe, which I couldn't believe was a thing. And they're spraying each other down with the cleansing shit. So yeah, I'm at the gym working out, but my mind is everywhere, and I'm watching stuff. I'm watching this fucking guy stand here in front of the girl, and then she gets off, and then she goes and does like a leg machine or something. He paid a membership to be the bouncer at Club Her or whatever the hell that is. I mean, he was just being like, I was like, that poor person, that woman, that can't be a healthy life. You know what I mean? Like that dude, what's gonna happen? No one, nothing's gonna happen with your girl at the gym. Let her just work out, man. You go do your thing, enjoy life, enjoy people. I was in a relationship like that where people are like, you're gonna cheat on me, you're gonna this and that, whatever. You're worried so much about everybody else, you're not focusing on the right shit. And it's weird for me. I'm just trying to work out. And now the thing you're doing, dude, is you are drawing attention. Now everyone is watching. So that thing you didn't want, you made happen. And to be honest, I guess beauty's in the eye of the beholder because I don't really think she was. The looks of her were not worthy enough for a person to be standing there on guard. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't guard worthy. She wasn't. No, you can stand like that. You open arm because no one's trying to fight for that. There's a reason why she's at. There's a reason why I'm at the gym. I don't have somebody out there guarding the goods and the services. Guy like that, you should take flames under him and light him on fire. Wow, look at the call back there. So like I said, make sure you go to iTunes and subscribe to the Pat Oates Sad podcast. Give us 5 stars. That helps the approval go up. Check out the podcast. We got the last episode. People are really loving when my kids were on, and really enjoyed those guys on there. And that was a lot of fun. This week coming up on Wednesday, a new one will come out with Joe Reddington. Brandon will be back with us as well. Come on out to the open mic tonight in Stanford. If not, make sure you start coming to them. Comic or not comic, it should be a lot of fun. You can listen to people working out new material. We're going to have comics. In that area, we get NYC comics coming, Connecticut comics coming, comics of all levels working out material. I'll be hosting it. Come check it out or just support and say hi. Love to see you there. Check out my Laugh Staff articles at patoates.com. You can check out all those fun things there. I got to get back to this best man speech. If anybody's good at writing that stuff, there'll be some messages. I got to have it done by the end of the day. But regardless, we thank you guys for listening or watching the first Pat Oates is Awoke. And good morning.